Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you all how I did the makeup look you just saw in my intro, featuring the Easter edition budget box from Plouise Academy. So before I get into the makeup look, I'm just going to show you all the products that came in the budget box. So first we have is the Plouise Stay Shining lip oil in the shade Indulge Me, and I've been loving this, especially under my mask. It works really well to keep your lips moisturized and it smells really good. And then we have the Plouise lip conditioner in the shade Choco Lovin', also great at keeping your lips very moisturized. And then we have the Plouise Wet and Set liquid eyeshadow in the shade Petal Persona, which is basically the main product of this video. And then I have the Plouise Fall in Line liquid eyeliner, which is a double-ended liquid eyeliner. On one side we have the shade Sugarsnap, and then we have the shade Cheese Minted. So to begin the makeup look, I'm starting by concealing my brows, and for underneath my brows I use the Plouise base in the shade Rumour 6. Now to conceal the top of my brows, I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toast. After I was done concealing my brows, I went in and blended that out. And now moving on to my face, I used the Loreal True Match foundation in the shade W10. I'm just applying that all over my face using a small concealer brush, and then I would blend that out using this foundation brush from BH Cosmetics brush set. And I love this foundation brush. It works basically like the Real Techniques Insta Pop face brushes. Now moving on to concealing my eyes, I use the Plouise base. And remember, the Plouise base is multifunctional, so you can use it for a lot of different things on your face. See, I'm using it to conceal my under eyes, and also you can use my code, which is BETHAT10 on all your purchases on the Plouise website for 10% off. My link and everything will be down in my description box, so please don't forget to check that out. So while that base sets for a bit, I applied my contour, which is the Ruby Kisses liquid matte foundation. I can't remember the shade, but it will be down in my description box. So I'm just applying that to my cheeks and stuff, and then I'm just going to blend that out. Moving back to blending out my under eyes, I use the Real Techniques setting brush. I then went back in with some of the Ruby Kisses liquid foundation to contour the sides of my nose using a small angle brush. To add a bit more highlight to my under eyes, I used the e.l.f. Cosmetics Camo Camouflage Concealer in the shade Deep Olive. And I'm just going to allow that to set a bit. And I'm going to be using the Plouise Wet n Set Liquid Eyeshadow that I showed earlier in the video as cream blush. I wanted to see how I could use this in different ways, so that's why I'm using that here. And it works really great. The only thing is you need to blend it out immediately you apply it to your face because it dries really quickly. Then I went back in and blended out that e.l.f. concealer using the Real Techniques setting brush again. To set my under eyes, I use the Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup powder, and I use one of these triangular face puffs to apply the powder. I'll leave the link to these down below in my description box if anyone is interested. So yeah, I just applied that powder to the parts of my face that I want to be highlighted, so I applied that to my under eyes, down the bridge of, no, not down the bridge of my nose, in the center of my forehead, and also above my lips. Now to set the areas of my face that I didn't apply the Sacha Buttercup powder, I used the Sacha Cosmetics Press powder in the shade Perfect Bronze. Next on my bronze, I use the bronze duo from Juvia's Place in the shade Dark, and I'm applying this to the hollows of my cheek, around my forehead, and also the sides of my nose. Moving back to my eyes, I'm just going to be blending out that base. So on the packaging of the Wet n Set Liquid Eyeshadow, they said that you can apply this over the Plouise base, or you can also apply this to your bare skin. I have tried both and it does work well either way, but I like applying it onto the base. So as I said before, this dries really quickly, so you need to do one eye at a time. So you'd apply it onto your eyes and then blend it out, and this is how it looks. It's very easy to use and it looks so nice. You don't even need to apply like any eyeshadow or anything on top of this. But so I just repeated the same thing on the other eye, applying the liquid eyeshadow, and then I went in with the brush to blend it out. I applied some of the base to my lower lash line also, and this is how it looks. Really nice on its own, but I did want to apply some eyeshadow on top to see how it would work. I used the pink shade from this Plouise Secret Sinners eyeshadow palette, and it works really great. It held the eyeshadow well, no cracking or anything like that. So after I was done with the eyeshadow, I did like a inner wing with the Plouise Falling Line eyeliner, and I used the shade She's Minted, but I was out of frame while I was doing that, so I didn't include the clip. But so after that was done, I also applied some color to my waterline. I used one of my favorite Plouise paints, which is the shade Nitro, and I also applied some mascara, and I'm moving on to apply my eyelashes. If you guys are interested in these lashes, they're from Shein, but I would link them down in my description box. Moving on to my lips, I started by lining them using the Plouise paint in the shade Barbe Boo, and this is a really nice shade to be used as a liner. If you like my complexion or darker, it's not too dark, it's just like the perfect shade. So I'm just lining my lips with this. I then applied some of the Plouise liquid eyeshadow in a shape Petal Persona into the center of my lips, but I wasn't really liking the lip color that gave, so I did end up using some of the Plouise Holla Lipgloss to make it into a nude lip. To complete this look, I added some of the coloring highlights and blush during the shade Prove My Loyalty, and